Please turn your sound on to hear full explanations of our answers. Thank you. Question is, what is the secret to successful Forex trading? And the answer is, it's a two-part secret, okay? It's a two-part strategy. The first is continual learning, and by that I mean starting off, don't start trading without even knowing anything, obviously. You've got to read a few books, at least five books or so, and access whatever other resources you need, but read a lot to get a good grounding. And then over time, as you go on, you never stop learning. It doesn't mean you have to hit the books every night, but it means that you never stop learning. So don't think that Forex is one of those things where you cram for an exam and then after that you don't need to learn anything. That's not what Forex is like. Forex is like working on a job and becoming good at it. You learn more and more as the years roll by. But you know what? It's quite interesting, Forex, anyway, because it's really all about the world around us. So, as long as the world around you interests you and doesn't bore you, then it'll actually be quite easy to keep learning with Forex. Now the other thing is self-discipline. This is just as important. This is about learning how to trade and using logic instead of emotions. There are too many traders, I should say, who let emotions get in the way of their trading decisions. And if you've never done any trading before, let me tell you that it's much easier said than done to just be logical, because our emotions are used all the time in all kinds of decisions that we make without us even realizing it. And many people who believe they're 100% logical are actually just as emotional as anyone else. It's just that they backwards rationalize after the event in order to kind of boost their ego and convince themselves that they were logical when they weren't anything of the sort. So when you're putting money at stake and trying to profit from it, trying to use that money to make more money and not lose it in the process, it's hard to keep fear and greed out of your trading decisions. But it's definitely possible. What I'm just trying to say is that if you keep your emotions out, you can be successful with Forex. And that there are ways to do it. There are techniques you can learn. If you have a system, that helps a lot. And if you just always do what your system tells you, then you shouldn't go any wrong. If you have a system but then you ignore it at the last moment and say, no, I'm going to do this instead, well, it defeats the whole point of having a system if you can just pick and choose when to ignore it. So, it's all about continual learning and self-discipline. If you do both of those things, then you can be successful and you can make a lot of money from Forex. Anyway, look, on that note, particularly the second one, the self-discipline, about using a system, I want to show you to a website. I put a link in the description box below, and this is by one of the best traders in the world, a guy called Vladimir, and he helps guys of all different backgrounds in Forex to succeed. And he does it mainly because he teaches them how to be logical traders. He shows them how to be logical traders, and he does that with the assistance of a hybrid strategy that he developed himself, and anyone can use. It's kind of like a one-size-fits-all glove. If you imagine that this glove kind of fits better to your hand the more that you use it, this is exactly how his system works. So, anyone can pick it up, start making small profits with it, and then you can tweak and test it and make it fit your style and your preferences and get it to be making a lot of money. And it's a really, really excellent way to start Forex trading. You won't make the classic mistakes, losing your balance multiple times like so many beginners do, if you follow what Vladimir has to say. So yeah, if you want to see what he has to say, just go visit his site now. Click on the link down below, check it out. You be the judge, and I'll see you soon in another video. Take care.